Okay, so I had a dream last night that didn't change the course of my success. It just made me think a little bit because I am going in a fast-paced uh, way. Like I've changed my subconscious before, and if you change your subconscious too fast, if you tell your subconscious one thing, and then the next day you tell it another thing, because you want to cram as much new things as possible into your head, and you want to change as much as possible, as fast as possible. That doesn't work. You'll confuse your subconscious and you'll confuse yourself, and it will show up in your dreams, and your subconscious will say, hey, wait, what do you want me to do? But for the past 3 days, I've been consistently doing the same thing and incorporating little things on the side because I learned from my mistake before. But this dream last night was interesting. I was at a big celebration in New York City or some city. It was a big city. And there was a lot of hidden messages in my dream that I saw like right away that weren't very hidden. Uh, Subliminal messages. But Seth Rogen was there, and that fat ass Jewish guy that's from Superbad, and that's from what's his name? What is his name? He's in the 40. He's not in the 40-Year-Old Virgin. Wait, yeah, he is. He's in the 40-Year-Old Virgin. Forget his name. He's the fat friend in Superbad. He was in the dream. Everyone was having a big celebration in New York City. I got a big role to be in an acting thing, and the role didn't seem as what it was going to be. I didn't get paid a huge amount of money. I was let down because my hopes were too high. That is your subconscious that is your conscious mind disagreeing with your subconscious. When you try to tell your subconscious that you're going to make an X amount of money, your conscious mind, your firewall, your antivirus protection built into your head when you're first born will tell you that's not possible. That's why you have to consistently keep doing it. You have to consistently keep telling yourself, this date, this year is when I made such and such amount of money. Because if you stop doing it, it's going to go away. And if you don't do it enough, your subconscious is going to get confused because your conscious mind is going to keep saying, warning, warning, your brain is trying to be changed. Not right. Once we pretty much stop our conscious mind from just being so antivirus protection-y and do you want to allow this? Do you want to allow this? Once we get rid of that, we're able to let in lots of more possibilities. So in this dream, once I was let down because pretty much I got paid about $1,000, but that's it. I thought I was going to get paid a lot more. I thought I was going to be the star of the show because I got a big role in this play that was going on. Seth Rogen was there, and that fat guy was there. And I just really want to know the name of that fat guy. He's got a really girly name. And I walked off after I was done with the show because I was done with it. Then when I walked off into this back street, and there were all these poor people. There were all these sad poor people just sitting there. They were eating a bunch of food though, on like picnic tables. And this one guy walked up to me, put his hand behind me, he walked with me, and I swear to God, this was my physical subconscious talking to me. And this is not the first time this has happened. In your dreams, you will meet your physical self-conscious. It is amazing because you are literally getting to talk to your inner self. You're getting to be able to talk to your feelings and have a discussion with your true feelings. So you can have an emotional, you're able in your dream to have an emotional talk with how you truly feel, so you can get over hidden feelings or bad feelings. When you wake up, you'll feel either great or horrible. It's a very emotional thing. So this guy, like, puts his arm around my shoulder and he says, "Come, follow me." So we walk off to this balcony kind of place. It was really ghetto looking. And he said, "Look off into the shoreline." And then there was this big, big, unlimited amount of sea. And like a little amount of, small amount of sand and beach. And then a big ocean. And I know that had to have meant something. A big ocean of possibilities or something. And he said, "What do you want? Do you really like this fame?" He said this. "Do you really like this fame? Do you want this? I used to be like this, but I went too far and I changed. And it destroyed me." And you know what he did? This was the most eye-opening thing for me. He got onto the edge. This was like, I want to say, 50 stories high of a jump to the bottom. He got on the edge as if he was going to jump, and he looked back at me. While he was about to jump, he was spreading his arms out, and he said, "It's your future. You make the decision." And then he began falling, like he began veering off, falling over the edge, and then the dream ended. And I'm like, wow. I woke up and I'm just like, wow. And I just sat in my bed, not moving, just thinking, like, wow. And then the rest of the morning, I wrote. I wrote in my book, no matter what happens to me through fame, through money, I will not change the person I am. Because I have a horrible tendency of, if I get too much attention at one time, I become a dick. I become a total dick to the people I love, to the people I'm friends with. I just become a complete attention whore. And I swear to God, that's what my dream was about. My dream was about going over the deep end. God, I just got that. Going over the deep end. Because the ocean is the deep end, and it's a 50-story drop, so it's the deep end, and he was going to fall over the deep end. I just got that. Going over the deep end. It just came to me. Don't go over the deep end. This fame is wonderful, but you're not there yet. And my subconscious told me to not go over the deep end. So that's what I've been doing most of the morning. I've been drawing this picture. I made copies because people wanted me to... My friends have been wanting me to draw them a picture that they can read, because all my book will have pictures that you read, and it will take you about a day to read the whole page over and over again. And it's the kind of book that you can go back to and reread every time. It's an inspirational book. You're going to have to pause this video and try to read that. That's all writing, except the drawings, of course. But the main point of that picture that I just showed you is to let your past demons fall into the sea of emotion and create new memories. Create new memories. So put your past behind, put your bad memories behind, and create new ones. Yep. There's more in there, more stuff, but yes. Before I go, I did try to message Oprah on Twitter because I do want to get my book on the Oprah show, but you just can't send a long message on Twitter. It drives me crazy. It drives me crazy. You can't send like a three-lined message on Twitter. I just wanted to send a three-lined message. That's it. It's like, no, you can only send like 160 characters. I'm like, I can't say what I want to say in 160 characters. Then if I go to Facebook, obviously there are billions of people messaging her. I went to her website. I got to do more research on that. Last night I did research on what I want to make my company with. I want to start that with a friend. Yes, I have lots of plans. And of course, my company will start out slow and then slowly move up. You know that the FDA started in the 70s? Yeah. They just you would have thought that the FDA started a long, long time ago, but no, it only started in the 70s. They just said, well, we need to approve this food. Yeah, that's what I mean. Companies start out small and then they turn into mega corps. They turn it into mega huge things. So there's no sorry, my throat yesterday, it's just there's no limit to the possibilities you can do. You will start out small and grow your way up. One part of that picture is that if you're given everything in life, you don't respect anything you're given. That's why rich kids don't respect anything they have, because they're given everything. You only respect things that you earn because you feel achieved. You feel accomplishment because you earned it. Rich kids don't earn anything. They're given everything. And even if they create a company, they're given that money to create the company. They know people. Work hard.